So the Oscars are coming up, and we've been doing a few things to tell you how to get red carpet ready. Well, one of the things about looking the best on the red carpet is having beautiful skin. And so I have with me Nerida Joy, famous skin expert, and she's going to give you 3 tips on how you too can have your most beautiful, youthful looking skin. So, Nerida, I'm just going to let you take it away. What are your 3 best things?
Cleanse. Nighttime, get that non-foaming cleanser and work it into the skin. Get a warm washcloth under warm water, or a dry washcloth under warm water, and take your first cleanse off onto a washcloth. Repeat it at nighttime is good, to cleanse twice. And I think what's really important is to exfoliate, but not something with granules and not abrasive, scrubby kind of exfoliation. Something that has more of a buffing effect on the epidermis, that just cleans the pores, keeps your pores smaller in size, and it just gives that skin that fresh, dewy sort of, will allow for treatment product to be better absorbed into the skin.
And what do we use?
Something that's like a papaya enzyme-based exfoliating product. That you can do, every 5 days or something, or just go, even if you're just going out for getting ready to go out at night and for a special occasion. I mean, it's nice just to exfoliate the skin, and it just allows for the skin to absorb and look a little bit more dewy and pretty. Yeah, and a moisturizer. Have to moisturize the skin. And
do you think, like, let's say you only have 3 weeks, you haven't been eating right, you've had a lot of stress, if you have a few little breakouts, and you only have 3 weeks before your red carpet event, whether that's, your wedding or class reunion and this sort of emergency, is there hope?
There's hope. Well, again, it's not being lazy with the cleansing and exfoliating. I mean, I think that's something, a lot of people don't do that. There are a lot of masks that contain the papaya enzyme, and it doesn't have to be necessarily an exfoliating product, but get rid of the dead, dry sloth on top, and then it automatically makes your skin look brighter and more alive. And then put on a good moisturizer,
Right.
And there's a bunch of them. So I mean, just.
And then what's the thing you always tell me that I think we need to remind people?
Sunscreen, very important.
And so is that the kind that just comes in your moisturizer? That
it's just not enough. Yeah, you need to layer up with an extra sunscreen.
What's it called?
SPF. SPF, yeah. It should be, at least a 40, because most people have a few brown spots on their skin that they don't want to get darker.
Yeah.
And the SPFs that are really light, I mean, they don't do a lot, especially if you live in a place where we have a lot of sun.
Right.
As is here.
This was a very important tip. You'd think I would have known, but I just was not using a high enough SPF, and I wasn't doing it every day. I was trusting that my moisturizer was enough sunscreen, and it wasn't. I was getting little brown spots, and ever since I started taking Nerida's advice, my skin started getting better, and I mean, I really noticed a difference.
Yeah, it's important when you're driving too, because the sun visor only comes down here, and it leaves this whole area, and a lot of people forget about the neck and the décolleté.
Yes.
So if you're not covering up and protecting, you have to put sunscreen there. And there's a lot of really, easy powder brush-on ones that you can use in the car that you're not going to get your hands on.
Yes, I liked your tip about the hands too.
Yes,
we tend to forget about that.
Yes, that you don't have to use the gooey ones. It's the ones with the brushes that are the powder.
What kind is that called?
That one, the one that I have is the Sun Forgettables. It's a Color Science.
Sun Forgettables?
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, it's a Color Science brand. It's minerals, and I use it on my hands in the car. It's the retractable brush. It's easy, but just to put it on this area too. I mean, you can do a lot with the face. With this area, it's a lot thinner, the skin. So you really have to.
Those were very good tips, and I have a whole interview coming out soon with Nerida Joy. I'm super excited, but I thought you guys wanted a little taste just to help you kind of get excited about the Oscars and feel your most red carpet ready. So see you. Bye.